Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. I'm Malay Kaj. Welcome. This is War Alert, where we look at current events that are taking place in the world today through the lens of the angel of the Gospel of Revelations, the unsealed scriptures that gives us detailed information on what's taking place in the world today and what's going to take place from the unsealed scriptures of the Bible. Now, brothers and sisters, the abomination of desolation has escalated. The abomination of desolation is the war in the Middle East that you're witnessing. Excuse me. Brothers and sisters, this war that has escalated from the war of Hamas and false Israel. This war has escalated now into what is the beginning of the apocalypse. Iran and false Israel war. This war is not going to stop. This is the war that they say is the start of World War III. However, the unsealed scriptures the angel shares, this war is the beginning of the apocalypse. The war that will end this reality. Now, brothers and sisters, the abomination of desolation, let's get an understanding of that. Excuse me. Now, we understand the abomination of desolation. We've been sharing this with you in details. Far in advance for years. The messenger of the covenant, Daniel the prophet, has been sharing this for 30 years of what's to come. Now, brothers and sisters, looking at what's happening right now, from the detailed information that you've been given consistently, the abomination of desolation, Hamas being suppressed, Hamas's uprising being suppressed by false Israel, abominable, cruel destruction. That's the definition of abomination. What you're witnessing is the very actions of the definition of abomination. So, it's been shared. Therefore, when you see the abomination of desolation, which was spoken of through Daniel the prophet, standing in the holy place, let the reader understand. The holy place. Brothers and sisters, these things are happening in the Middle East. In the Middle East, it's called what? What do they share with you or tell you or speak to you as the holy place? The Middle East. Now, False Israel has killed thousands of civilians in Hamas. And at least 30,000 women and children. False Israel has killed a few thousand in Lebanon. Thousand, let's say, over 1,100. And this is not the accurate number. This is an estimated number from a period. This is not the ending. With over 1,100 women and children. In Yemen, it's 11,000. In this short time, 11,000. Hold up. Civilians. Many of them women and children. So, this abomination that is causing desolation, brothers and sisters. When you see the abomination that causes desolation standing where it does not belong, let the reader understand. False Israel is this abomination that is causing desolation in the Middle East. False Israel is causing desolation not only in the Middle East, but in parts. I'll leave it right there. False Israel is this abomination. Now, that are killing women and children and bombing civilians, bombing UN convoys of aid workers, hospitals, schools, tents, apartment buildings, civilian areas. Now, false Israel attacked Iran. And shared, that they bombed what they called military sites. However, there were women and children killed. Civilians, because the reports state that they also hit civilian targets in Iran. Now, brothers and sisters, false Israel is this abomination. Do not belong in the Middle East at all. That is causing destruction all through, just not the Middle, throughout the world, but specifically in the Middle East. So, brothers and sisters, false Israel, destruction is near. So scriptures state, but when you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, you will know that her desolation is near. That's destruction. Destruction, brothers and sisters. False Israel is masquerading, lying, and deceiving the world as they are God's chosen people, as they are Abraham's seed. Brothers and sisters, false Israel is the synagogue of the Satan. Now, brothers and sisters, it's all right when America and false Israel unilaterally take out civilian, women and children. Look at Gaza. Consistently bombing and killing civilians. Now, brothers and sisters, false Israel is started phase 2 of this abomination of desolation, which is the beginning of the apocalypse, which is the destruction, the beginning of the destruction of false Israel. Now, false Israel is seeing that is going to recognize what attacking Iran has brought up on false Israel. America is going to recognize they're unilaterally working. So, brothers and sisters, what we're witnessing is let me say it like, what we're witnessing is the end of false Israel, the throwing out of the Middle East, of America and Britain, and the dragon, who is the House of Saudi Arabia, who are all in cahoots in what's taking place in the Middle East and the attacks on Iran. Now, after being the instigator and the ones to carry out these lethal strikes on civilian, the killing of women and children. Now that the war is on, this is what they want you to feel sympathy. Listen to this foolishness. Then we'll go in depth. We won't keep you long, because brothers and sisters, you have to understand what's taking place. You have to get your mind out of the gutter that our mind has been placed in. You have to get your mind off of sport and play, off of these mundane things that are keeping you trapped and not seeing what is real, what's really taking place right now in the world, and how it's going to affect you and yours. Brothers and sisters, and if you don't recognize or listen, then you'll be affected. You will find yourself responding after you see. Because after you see what's really taking place, means you're reacting. Your reaction is late, because you're seeing the consequence. You're in line, you're in direct line to reap the consequence of waiting, of seeing. And when you see certain things, you may see too late. If you listen and move out and understand what was going on, or what was already being shown to you, then you will be able to move, prepare, and move before you actually are in direct before you are actually in the moment of the action. So, seeing, understanding what's taking place around you before you hear, before you witnessing, you're caught up in what you're witnessing. Just put it like that. So, knowing what's happening and preventing that you're going to experience, what you're about to experience, I'm gonna leave it like that. Make it simple to know before you're in a position that you're dealing with what was told with you. So then you're trying to escape or prevent something that's already taking place and you're caught up in it. So let's get to what, brothers and sisters, this is what they want you to feel or think that when it comes to false Israel. Listen. Let's do this. Now, false Israel started this conflict. However, and false Israel is the ones that do not belong there. They're an abomination. But they're saying everyone else is a terrorist when false Israel is doing the terrorizing. All right. Let's do this like this.
We have a Fox News alert. Israel is under attack by Iran. Let's go back to Trey Yinks. He's in the suburbs of Tel Aviv at the site of the missile strike. Hey, Trey.
Yeah, Charlie, right now we're just outside of Tel Aviv where one of those Iranian ballistic missiles slammed into a residential building. You can see behind me just how much damage it did to this building. At least 20 people were wounded here, and we are learning there is one fatality. As we speak, crews are still going through the rubble. They are occasionally stopping their work to call out for survivors. I'm here with Dean Elston, the international spokesman for the Israeli police, to talk about what happened here tonight and the police efforts. Dean, what are your forces doing at this moment?
Well, I can tell you if we're going to talk about what's happening tonight, I want to point out that when a terror regime consistently tells you death to America, death to Israel, this is what they're talking about. Numerous residential buildings here hit, numerous casualties, and that number is growing, unfortunately, as our crews are working together, our bomb disposal units together with the IDF Home Front Command and MADA, the paramedic first responders. We're all here making sure that we can secure this scene and also find those that were impacted by tonight's terror attack directly on their residential house.
And can you quickly talk about those efforts right now? We see these crews in the buildings up here, and they have headlamps on. They are calling out for survivors, seeing if anything has happened to the rubble. Very quickly, how would you describe it?
This is still a very active scene, I can tell you that. The number is growing of the casualties. Our prayers are with them, with their families. We just call on the public to please demonstrate responsibility. Don't come here if you don't have to. Keep the roads clear for our emergency personnel, and definitely do not give out the exact locations. This is about operational security, not secrecy, but strategy to protect all of us.
You heard there directly from the International Police spokesman, Charlie. This is an active scene, and they, again, are still looking for survivors under the rubble. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Trey.
All right, brothers and sisters. Now, the thing that we pointed out is said that he's sure that when you're dealing with terrorists that consistently threatens death to America and Israel, now, everyone's a terrorist. Then goes to state that this is a terrorist act for hitting civilian areas. That this terrorist has hit a civilian compound and has wounded 20 people, one fatality. Brothers and sisters, why point this out. This is the narrative, brothers and sisters, that America media is going to give you. This is the recall, right? As if false Israel is the victim. Speaking as false Israel being the victim. As if what false Israel is doing around the world, throughout the Middle East, is the work of righteousness, the work of justice. And America is unilateral with false Israel. So America is participating, taking part of the injustice, bombing, killing, along with false Israel. Then trying to put in the mind of you, brothers and sisters, as if when you see or look over and see what's taking place in the Middle East, you think, oh, that don't have nothing to do. Oh, that's what they get. That don't have nothing to do with us over here. And keep separating yourselves from what you're seeing taking place in false Israel. Mind you, Israel attacked Iran. This was a counter attack, but they're going to share it as, oh, Iran attacked Israel. Brothers and sisters, what's taking place in the world today, what's taking place in the Middle East is directly, not indirectly, directly connected to the original black man and woman over in America. Brothers and sisters, false Israel is claiming that they're us. False Israel has been set up under false pretense as if they were in slavery and afflicted for 400 years. As if they fulfilled the Abrahamic covenant. Sharing that we're nothing. We're just ex-slaves, that we're Ham. And that we're a people that was to be slaves forever. Brothers and sisters, false Israel's destruction is going to clear the world from this lie that they're pushing, that America and Britain is behind. Brothers and sisters, it's directly connected to us. So, the war is not going. This This war is not going to stop, brothers and sisters. It's not going to stop. And it's just going to intensify. Brothers and sisters, this war that you're witnessing is going to bring America economy to a screeching halt. This war that you're witnessing is going to bring what the things that are taking place in the Middle East. False Israel is about to experience the same thing that they've been putting out, causing this famine and suffering and pain throughout the Middle East. False Israel is about to experience that. False Israel, home, these things, they won't be decimated as far as the destruction value, but they're going to be sieged, under siege, restricted from receiving goods and foods. They're about to reap what they've been sowing. Brothers and sisters, in America and Britain are going back, throwing out the Middle East. So the oil, the gas that is needed by Europe, America, they will not by Britain, let me say it like that, Britain, the UK, and America. They won't have access to that oil that they're getting from the House of Saud, Saudi Arabia, that they're stealing out of numerous countries in the Middle East. One of them being Syria. America, Britain, and the House of Saud is going to be thrown out. Thrown out. The Middle East, brothers and sisters. Now, brothers and sisters, these things that's been shared with you and has been shared with you far in advance. Now the events are playing out as a movie, like a movie. But you are being blocked and confused with confusion to keep you from thinking that what's taking place in the Middle East is not going to affect or connect it with you when it's a direct connection, brothers and sisters, a direct connection. And we are going to be affected by what is taking place. Now, that's what you need to be paying attention to, brothers and sisters, because we think that we're not going to be affected, that this is not affecting or going to affect us, brothers and sisters. What's happening? Make it easier. Let's bring this to a close. Louis Farrakhan is an FBI agent. His father is Percival Clark, a Caucasian white man who's of the synagogue of Satan. He's a Jew. Louis Farrakhan is the seed of his father. Louis Farrakhan understands and knows what the counterintelligence program is and has carried out every objective of the counterintelligence program on the Nation of Islam. Now, Louis Farrakhan, when America fought Israel, basically when in America, the House of Saudi Arabia, when they see for Louis Farrakhan cast down and kicked out the Nation of Islam, they are going to know immediately that they spy has been made and been removed. That's a signal for them. That's the only sign. Their sign. That's a sign that they're going to recognize, and that means to them that the one that they've been trying to block or keep from our people, the messenger of the covenant, and who they call the Black Messiah, because they're trying to stop the rise of the Black Messiah. Brothers and sisters, when they see Louis Farrakhan cast out, kicked out the middle of, thrown out the Nation of Islam, and the Nation of Islam under the new leadership of the messenger of the covenant, America is going to attack us all. Now, they're going to attack all blacks. Mind you, brothers and sisters, that America is going to be kicked out the Middle East, which is going to bring America's economy to a screeching halt. It's going to collapse the American economy, because America is sharing that they have all this oil and they're ready for this. If that was the case, why are they stealing oil? Why are they over there? Brothers and sisters, false Israel's destruction is going to kill the religious eschatology that America and the world is pushing. And it's going to cause you to see that no one else, not false Israel, no one else but you are the true seed of Abraham. And that fact is going to bring the truth down on America. Because they already know that they have God's chosen people. And the thing that that's going to do is let it be known that America is under judgment. That America is being judged in the world for what they have done to us, God's chosen people. And brothers and sisters, our rise is their fall. So they're attacking us out of self-preservation, trying to preserve themselves, trying to preserve their nation. So, brothers and sisters, that's why we're sharing with you to keep at least 2 weeks of food that does not need refrigerating. To keep your cars full of gas. To keep you a couple of gas containers, at least 2 per car, full of gas. Brothers and sisters, because food prices is going to jump up like over instantly. Gas prices, this war is going to cause the effect of this war. This is what this war is about to cause. So, preparing you for what's going to happen. And I'm going to bring this to a close, however, brothers and sisters. The truth being shared with you. And the regret and the animosity that comes from our people about hearing what's going to happen or the truth of what's taking place, because you want to believe a lie. You don't want to deal with the truth. You don't want to deal with reality. You want to keep this dream that has been placed in your head alive. So you attack and get angry with those that is just sharing with you the truth of what is about to take place with you and how you can prepare to protect and prepare your family to be successful when these things take place, when it's actually being felt, because it's the actions, it's already happening. The war is already taking place. That's not going to subside. And the reaction, you're not dealing with the reaction yet. You're just still seeing the action. So you're being told this before you're dealing with the reaction. And so you're mad and angry. But what are you going to be in that reaction? That you're dealing with that reaction. In your action, you didn't take the right actions before the reaction showed up. And now you're hungry. And now you don't know what to do. And now you're being attacked. Your food. So, this is real, brothers and sisters. And what's real, they say the truth hurts. This is the truth. And reality is what you have to deal with. You have to get out of make-believe. Out of a make-believe world that they got you stuck in. As the world is bracing for war. Nations preparing for war. China is not even letting certain items, foods out there. Preparing, stacking, putting things up to eat, preparing for war, and you're just playing, talking about Diddy and all that shit that ain't gonna do nothing for you, that is not going to your babies, your children, that it's not going to benefit anything. I guess you'll have a party with no food. As you're being attacked. I'm going to bring this to a close, brothers and sisters. This is real. This is going to affect us. Brothers, if we don't do nothing, how you gonna protect your woman, your children? You damn sure can't do it. Worried about who hit 30 points, who got drafted, what Diddy and what is that gonna do to save us? I'm gonna leave it right there. Brothers and sisters, I'm Ali Kaj, and I'll greet you as I came in the greeting words of peace. Assalamu alaikum.